All right, friends, what we going by?
Um,
D.
Hmm?
D.
D.
Boss up
Boss
and
up.
black.
D, bossed up in black.
Mm-hmm.
Bossed up in black.
There
Yeah,
you go.
boss up and black.
All right, bossed up in black. Put your right hand up. Don't worry about the microphone because we using the mic that's on that phone right
Oh,
there.
period.
Yes. So you can move that out your face because we want to be able to see you. Okay,
Like this is
yes.
like aesthetics.
I need to put it the wrong way. I put it the wrong way.
I can't even see it because of that white thing.
That looks fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
Cool. Bossed up in black.
Yo.
Put your right hand up and your left hand on your word, wherever you decide your word is. Okay, hold it just like that. Do you solemnly agree that we have your permission to post this across all social media platforms?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything, and I do mean anything that's off limits you don't want us to ask you about?
No.
No?
Oh, don't talk about my children.
Don't talk about your children? Okay. Children off limits. Got it. If we do ask you something that's off limits, do you understand? You can tell us no. You want to move forward.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Let's get it.
Okay, literally, it's no pressure. And your host Bangem Bugg.
It's your girl just came for real.
And we got two special guests. They already introduced themselves. So, I guess Black, tell us where you originally from.
So I'm originally from Dublin, Georgia. I've been here probably about 4 years now, 4 or 5 years now.
Okay, so and what brought you to the Atlanta area?
Well, I got divorced, and it was like a change of pace. Like a job brought me here. I was lieutenant at the time, working with DJJ, and it just stuck me here.
It's supposed to be there. How far is this from Dublin?
2 hours?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you grow up with both of your parents?
Nope, I did. Just my mom. I had a stepdad, but he wasn't shit. So yeah, just my mom.
You said he wasn't shit. What you mean by that?
He was just trash. He wasn't. He's not. He wasn't the ideal father. Like he just. I don't know. He was weird. he was just weird. Like he wasn't the ideal father. I
He
wasn't
wasn't a
raising my
parent.
kids. No, he wasn't a parent. But he was like one of those people who wanted to chastise, but he didn't earn the respect to do that.
Right.
Like, he was just like
He wasn't
mentally
putting no work
abusive
in.
and stuff like that. Like he was crazy. Yeah.
Okay, so the relationship with your dad is non-existent, or y'all cool? Or?
My dad died on my 14th birthday. He spent like 12 years in prison. So I knew him. We had a relationship. It was an alright relationship. It wasn't no ideal father and son type situation, but I knew him. He knew me. You know, he took care of me the best way he could. Or whatever. He left his earth, and you know, that's that.
Give me the most traumatic thing you went through as a child.
The most traumatic thing I went through as a child. Getting my head bust before Christmas.
By a person or
Yeah, by my stepdad.
Damn.
Yeah.
You better watch it.
Man, that man was shit. He was shit at all. But the backstory of it, me and my mom, we always had this like joking relationship. So like one morning, I'm getting ready for school. She said something. I was like, "Oh, girl, shut up," like that. She started laughing. He come out like he over it. I don't know what he had going on that morning, but just came out over it. Walk outside. I'm walking outside. He come up behind me, mop stick, just bam, dead in the head, and just start leaking. So I got this scar like, well, you can't see it. I got lots now, but I had a scar like going across my head. Right, it's like a permanent scar.
He was crazy to your mom too.
He was very verbally abusive to my mama. Like I never seen him fight, anything like that. He just talked a lot of shit. Like, but I understood it because his daddy was the same way. So it was kind of like a domino effect type situation. But you know, the man was crazy.
How would your mom react?
She didn't. She didn't at all. It kind of put a damper in our relationship a little bit. For a couple of years, even after, you know, I was grown, married, and all that stuff, we still had a rocky relationship because I felt like because my daddy was dead, I really didn't have nobody but my mama. So I felt like a lot of times where she could have stood up and said something, she chose not to because she wanted to keep the peace in her marriage, whether instead of just protecting her child.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how much protection could a woman give to like her child, like against an abusive motherfucker?
I mean, well, the way I feel about it is you got an option, well, two options. Like either you gonna sit there and put up with it or you gonna get rid of him. My thing is when you have a child, that's your flesh and blood. That man you decide to marry, that's not your flesh and blood. Marriage ain't nothing but a piece of paper. You feel what I'm saying? So her options, I mean, I guess she just chose him over the fact that he probably could have killed one of us. You know what I'm saying? You coming outside hitting a nigga in the head with a broomstick, you know, it could have went left real quick.
Yeah.
And then what?
Okay, give me your worst breakup story.
Worst breakup story. It had to be I'd say my baby mama. When we got married at 19, divorced at like 25. And it wasn't more so she was the problem, it was her parents were the problem. Like they saw me as a breadwinner or whatever like that. So when I left her, they were like, oh, you done left her high and dry with all these kids and all kind of stuff like that. And I went through hell. I'm talking about to the point where I wasn't able to see my kids, Christmases. I remember Christmas giving out my kids presents from the trunk of my car in a parking lot. Like, I said that was the worst one out of everything. Because my kids was involved.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be the worst. I don't like when people act funny when there's kids.
Man.
That's the only thing they have over you. So
Yeah.
They do. They do. But it wasn't even her. Like, it was like her mom got rid of her soul. Like, she was like, oh, no, nigga, you gonna pay. Like this, and her daughter cheated on me. I just didn't understand. I was like, she cheating, so I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna sit in this. But, like, she was like,
you had to pay for leaving her?
Yeah. I paid child support for a couple of years, then she decided to drop it. She was like, well, you take care of them, so it ain't no point. Like, why I'm putting you on child support when you take care of your kids?
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay. So, y'all good now?
Yeah, she like one of my good friends. I won't call her my best friend, but she like one of my good friends.
So, you know, so did you ask her why she cheated, or you just didn't give a damn?
I say I cared. I really cared. But it was just like, I knew the reason. Like, she had told me so much stuff she had dealt with in her past, like, from past boyfriends, and even to the point where her mom made her get an abortion when we were in high school or whatever like that, because she got pregnant by some other nigga or whatever. And I just felt like she didn't deal with her past traumas before she got married, so she was still wanting to be out there in the streets doing what she wanted to do, but she also wanted that security too. And I was providing that security. So, I don't know. I guess I really didn't care. I really didn't.
So, you know, my favorite comedian, he was saying, like, women have to go through, like, 8 ain't shit niggas before they really ready to settle down. So, you feel like she probably needed to be ran through first?
She still getting ran through. Don't say shit because she might be on here. But I say she's still going through it. She's still going through it. But I'm always in her corner either way. You know what I'm saying? We went through. She got my kids. She the mother of my kids. So I'm always going to be in her corner. So them ain't shit niggas get her ass. Get her ass.
That's what they want. They cheat on you.
Man, listen.
Okay, so, if I guess if the people around you, if they beefing with somebody, is that your beef?
Hell no.
You never jump in?
Never. It ain't my problem. If somebody don't come to me, and I just said something about this morning, I posted on my Instagram about beef. I don't see no point in beefing with nobody, really. Like, if you got a problem with a person and you're my friend, if that person don't do nothing to me, I ain't got nothing against them. What for? I'd be less of a man if I say, oh yeah, I ain't fucking with them because you ain't fucking with them. Like, that don't make sense. Like, I'm following your lead, then I'm my own leader. Like, we ain't doing that.
You feel like that too, Kay?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the last person she was saying, basically, if she jumped and the other person that's with her gotta jump. So I feel in that situation, like, depending on who it is, probably, like, if we get into a fight or, you know what I'm saying, as long as it's like, I need to get into this,
Yeah.
then I'ma jump in.
The only way I see if we fighting or something, if they fighting, the only way I see myself getting involved is if my friend getting their ass whooped. Like, I'm gonna try to break them up. I'm not gonna try to fight or none of that stuff like that. But now if somebody else jumps in and try to jump them, then I'm gonna have to spark off on all y'all. Like, we all eating.
Yeah.
Like, that's a whole different story. But I feel like it's very selfish of a person. If me and you going out and I get into an altercation, I feel like it's selfish of me to expect you to jump in a situation that ain't your fight. Because you can get shot or anything. You
And
know,
I feel
that's
like,
selfish.
I feel like people like that is like, I don't know, not to generalize. Let me not generalize. I feel the same way as you, but I can hold my own.
Right.
So if I get into something, I don't expect anybody else to jump in on
Absolutely.
anything. I've been alone on most things.
Right.
So yeah, it's like, I don't care if you jump in with me.
Right.
But some people, your friends, they gonna look at you like, they gonna be ready to fight you if you don't jump in with them.
What if it's like, so if it's just 1-on-1 but 2-on-2?
Yeah, like if it's 2-on-2, I'm gonna jump in, but I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be so mad, especially
Because you
with
gotta
my
be involved in that
friends.
shit.
Like, I've already let my friends know personally. When I quit fighting, when I quit fighting, I was like, yo, I'm not fighting no more. Don't get into nothing. Don't look. I didn't have to. I used to fight boys and stuff because I was the oldest of like 7 boys.
Yeah.
And like my dad called me his oldest son. But I never was like, I never really had to because I'm cool with everybody.
Right.
But when it was a fight, it's gonna be a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when we quit, or when I quit, it was like, don't get into nothing.
Right. Yeah.
Like, my homegirl got into, she was getting into this shit with cops in Vegas right after I quit fighting. And I told her, I was like, all right. And she was mad because I was trying to get her to calm down.
Yeah.
I'm like, we out of town. I'm not going to jail with you. Like, nothing. We're
Yeah,
not picking
your
out
ass
here
gonna
to go
sit
to
there
jail.
till Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Trying to fight a cop?
She was, because we went out there for my best friend's birthday, and my best friend got sick. But it was apparent. We thought we were about to go back in the club. Security like, I'm not coming in here.
Oh shit.
And right after that, she got sick, like in one of the lobbies. So we got her head in the trash can. We sit down in the lobby. And the cops come over just to make sure, like, this is a liability now. You're sick in their hotel.
Right.
So we need to get you out of here, or you need to get to your room, wherever it is. So they came over there to check immediately. My other homegirl, she was like, okay. I was like, oh.
She already drunk and tipsy. She like, whatever, man. I'm finna go. What's up?
She was not. She did not care. And I'm over here telling her calm down. She mad at me. She like, I'm gonna go smoke. I'm like, please go do something, bro. Don't get arrested though, because I'm not with it.
Right.
I'm gonna come get you.
Right.
But I'm not. No. When I quit, I quit.
Right.
I'm good. I'm too old, child.
I know that's right. Shit. But I'll fight though.
I'm not over 30. I would, but I don't wish it on me.
I'll fight if I have to. If it's
Yeah.
something like my kids or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's at this point is about the only thing. Cause don't too much stuff bother me.
Yeah.
Besides my manager and my family, like I'm very, very, very trigger happy about them. Like I don't play about them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good man.
Right.
Yeah.
What make you say that? Why you say you?
Because he said he'll beat a bitch ass about me.
Okay. Handling
And
that
not
business.
beat me up, he'll beat somebody else up about me.
Right.
So-
Absolutely. Sure will.
Okay.
It's on
Last.
site.
Right on site. Period.
Okay. Last time you felt like a person didn't deserve you.
Today.
Damn.
Today, definitely today.
What happened?
So,
Think about it now.
so I've been dating or whatever like that, you know, trying to, you know, see what this voodoo talking about or whatever. And I was giving a little bit too much energy. And I'm a big person on like when my mind made up about something, I know what I want it. That's just bottom line. So we ended up having a conversation, and the friend word came up. Now, mind you, I done spent money on trips to Miami. I done, you know, got you in a certain room. You're a chef. I done got you in certain rooms and stuff like that. So when you throw up a friend word to a nigga like me, and I'm a Leo too.
Okay.
So when you throw up the friend word to me, it's like, okay, friend.
That.
Right. So they text me today and they were like, well, you ain't check up on me. I usually tell you good morning every morning or whatever like that, but I felt like you were gonna do the same to me because I didn't do it to you. I was like, well, don't text me, friend.
Okay.
At the end of the day, you said we were friends. There's no need for us to be having this emotional conversation right now. Why are we talking about this? So I really felt like you don't deserve me. If you feel like you have to test me in certain areas, or you feel like we should only be in the friend zone after I've done so much, you don't deserve me.
What was the reaction to the friend being thrown back?
A like. That's it.
Okay.
You have nothing to say. Well, I mean, you ain't got nothing to say because I'm right.
Right.
You don't have nothing to say. We moved on from it.
Big fan.
Block.
And delete.
Yeah. That's it. You just asked me about it. She's like, what happened on? I was like,
Okay.
So why do people spend money before they like get an understanding like that? Why do you feel like? Did you feel like you just have to, or you just normally like?
I'm just like that. Like I do it for friends, family, everybody. Like we just, if I want to have a good time, I'm gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
I don't care. Boss will tell you. I don't care. It look like I got nothing but $1 to my name. I'm gonna have a good time.
Big fan.
Like, and that's just how I am. So I guess maybe I do need to try that approach of getting an understanding first. Cause when we went to Miami, I spent some money.
Yeah.
I spent some money, and I don't regret it because I mean you only live once. But at the same time, it's like, damn.
That was an investment.
That was an investment.
Hey,
Shit.
that was an
Yeah.
investment. You just failed my whole investment.
Shit. But it's okay though. There's more money coming.
Okay.
There's more money coming.
Cause when girls tell me that they just want a friend, I'm like, I ain't about to be spending no money.
Yeah,
Then
no.
that's out the door.
That's why when the friend word came up, you were a friend. How are
Man.
you? I shouldn't have texted you in the morning. I don't talk to my best friend every day. Why would I talk to you every day? I don't want to talk to you.
Okay.
I'm like, come on.
I like people.
Right, I really don't. Like, for
Okay.
real, I
You
really
don't want to
don't.
be texting.
Right. I'm to the age where I just want do not disturb at 6 o'clock till 5 in the morning. Nah, I'm that person now.
My phone live on do not disturb. I will get to you. I promise.
Okay. Last time your thoughts killed your mood.
Last time my thoughts killed my mood. Boss, when the last time my thoughts killed my mood?
Shine in your damn head.
For real.
I'm trying to think. Because we had a show and I let it happen. South Carolina.
Yep.
South Carolina.
Yep.
That's
We
what it
was
was.
going through that thing.
Yeah, I had a award show in South Carolina that I had to perform at about a month ago, I want to say. About a month ago. And at the time I was helping out a family member or whatever. They were staying in my house and some stuff happened. Broke into my room, stole my stuff, all kind of stuff like that. And I really, really, really let that affect my mental to the point where I didn't even want to. I wanted to still do the show, but I was so like thrown off by the conversation and what was going on. It was just like, am I really going through this right now? Like, it was just crazy.
Okay. Okay. Something you going through that people can't see.
I'm very anxious right now because I just did a big show and I'm waiting for them to give me a phone call to let me know when this paperwork is gonna slide across my table.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very, very anxious right now. Like, I done had the dreams. My manager has had the dreams. I see it coming. I feel it coming, but it's like, when? Y'all need to hurry up. Quit playing with me. Like, come on, slide that paperwork across my desk. I need it.
Okay, something you wish you never said and something you wish you never done.
Now I don't regret nothing. I don't even regret nothing at all. Like, I learned how to live my life unapologetically.
I love
So I don't regret nothing. If I said it, I meant it. If I did it, that's what I did.
Okay, a lie that kept your relationship together and the truth that broke your relationship up.
What What you laughing for? What you laughing for?
I'm crying when they know your business.
I don't know when a lot of kept our relationship together. Okay, my second marriage, I was married twice. So my second marriage, yeah, I'm 30, so I'm 31. I mean, I was married twice. I love marriage, man.
I love marriage.
I do. Ain't nothing wrong with like having that companion. You know what I'm saying? Like that live-in best friend.
Yeah.
But the lie that kept it together was that I was happy. That was the lie. I was happy. The truth was that nigga wasn't shit, and I should have let him go a long time ago. Like it wasn't shit at all. That was the truth about it. And I really fucked myself up in the process. Like I'm talking about going through suicide thoughts and all kind of shit. Actually tried to commit suicide. Like it was that bad.
Over a breakup?
No, it was like we were still married.
With someone.
We were together. Like, and I was emotionally drained. When I tried to commit suicide, I was like, I'm tired, I just want to sleep. So I took a lot of pills. And next thing I know, I'm waking up in the hospital. Like, them folks on so, boy, you trying to overdose on pills? Like, what you got going on? You're such a handsome man. You know how the nurses do. You're such a handsome man and you're young. Like, why are you trying to do this? Like, girl, you don't understand what I'm going through at home. Somebody please lock this nigga up or something. Do something with him. But, yeah.
So what was so bad about it? Like, what's some things that like brought your spirit down?
The fact that I chose the same person twice. So I'm bisexual, and my kid's mom, she was a cheater. He was a cheater. The thing about him was he hid it so well, but it's like I'm very in tune with my spirit. So when my discernment kick in about something, it's like I react to it just like that. So one day I was in trucking school up here in Atlanta. We were living in Warner Robins, and I was sitting in class and something was like, go home. I'm like, go home? Like I'm in the middle of class. So I got in the car, went home. As soon as I walked through the door, y'all. As soon as I walked through the door, this nigga in the bathroom. So I'm like, what you doing? Like, what's going on? What are you doing? In his phone. I'm like, hand me your phone. The nigga threw the phone in the toilet. Next news I know, my doorbell rings. Now, we had just bought this big-ass $100,000 house. Doorbell ring, it's some shabby-ass looking nigga. I'm talking about, nigga look like he ain't bathed in about 2 fucking weeks at my door. I lost it. That shit was horrible.
Not through the phone. You couldn't even call him and tell him not to come.
That nigga threw the phone in the toilet.
I was just talking about that. I don't know what made us imagine, but somebody throwing their phone out the window.
Oh, man,
I was like, your bitch throw her phone out the window, bitch.
You might have went break up with her ass because she doing some damage to you and she dogging your ass out on the phone.
Man, what? The only response to that is, bitch.
Right.
For real.
Like, get rid of her ass.
And don't let her be close enough to go get it.
Man,
Okay, stay your ass right here.
Listen, we ain't even fighting none of that stuff. That didn't even break that. Like, when we actually stayed together, I accepted what happened. We started doing all kind of stuff. And we decided to move up here. Well, broke it, I lost it. Like, that nigga called me a bitch in the car. He just hollered out and said, you bitch. I lost it. I'm talking about car stealing, driving, everything. All you see me pull over and just started, I'm talking about wearing them out on the interstate. Car honking, all kind of shit. Like, I was over it.
Bitch, trying to show him a bitch.
Man, listen, I'm gonna show you a bitch.
Okay.
He ain't never played with me since then. He got gone quick.
I would have too.
Yeah.
Nah, I gotta go.
So if anybody call you a bitch, is triggering like that, or
It depends on how you use it. Because people use bitch as the term of endearment nowadays. Like, bitch, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Even the dudes do the same thing. So, I mean, if we in a position of where I care for you and I'm in love with you and all this stuff like that, that word shouldn't come out your mouth in an aggressive tone.
Yeah.
Like, even with, females, you ain't even finna let no nigga just call you no bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not finna do that. So, it shouldn't come out your mouth in a certain tone. or I'm gonna show you.
Just because it's aggressive. If it's aggressive, you whooping ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. Cause you mean what you said. That shit coming from a deep place.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta pull that from like here. Yeah, like it's coming from a deep place. Like, no.
Okay.
Have you ever stayed friends or like became friends with somebody that you fought? Okay, I feel like that's a guy thing.
I have. One of my best friends.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not best friends now, but we were best friends. But yeah, we stayed friends for a good little minute after that. We ain't gonna give him no clout today.
Okay.
We just gonna let that go.
I'm not with none of that. If we fight, you're dead.
Yeah.
I killed you. When we fought, it was over.
Man.
Okay, what's some BS that you might have went through in the industry so far?
Oh, look at me, I ain't put it through nothing.
Okay, so
This is before boss up. I'm listening.
certain showcases.
Ooh.
You can drop some names.
I mean, I not that in particular because I've never ran across them at all. But
sorry.
it was some. Yeah, it was some. It was some other people. It was some other people who are trying to grow, and they were like just false promotion, all kind of stuff. Like, you come here, you perform, bring so and so, and this and third. We pay you all this stuff like that, and we done shows where I ain't have to do no showcase and I got paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like I should be going to showcases and having to bring all my people out just so you can pay me $100.
Exactly.
That I don't ever see.
Your friends can give you that because they just
They could give me
Exactly.
that, right? And my manager needs some money too, so they could give her that. Shit, fuck it, like.
So, do you have you cannot answer this if you don't want to, because this is like really, I deal with that too much.
Yeah.
So, do you have a least favorite promoter?
Do I have a least favorite promoter? Because I direct them to my manager real quick. I really don't even have a conversation with him no more. Like, so.
Or from that experience of.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
I tell her quick. She'll be sending me showcases and stuff like that. I'm like, boss, is that gonna benefit us? Like, because we are trying to get somewhere.
Exactly.
Like, if it's not gonna benefit her and I, like, I do not see us doing it whatsoever. So I don't deal with them like that.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Okay, so is there any like bisexual artists who have came at you and they try to act like they ain't with that goofy shit or they with that gay shit, but they be trying to act like they tough and you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't with it, but they acting like they some gangsters out here.
That's at the
Y'all
bottom
hear
of
this man
That's
asking
at
me
the
this
bottom of the
question?
list, boy.
Man, listen.
Talk about family. That's cute. Yeah. Talk
Yeah,
about
now let's talk about these artists
Let's
who
get
are
to
trying
the
to get in
tea.
your pants. It's like, come on. It's been a couple. I ain't gonna name drop, but it's been a couple. It's been a couple of them. Someone will surprise y'all.
Do you go through Me Too moments?
Who?
Me Too moments where people in the industry try to basically offer you things for sex.
Nah, I ain't playing that. I'm like Lotto with that. I ain't fucking for no feature. Like, no.
Nobody ain't tried you? That's good. Okay.
When they come to me, they like, you look mean. I am.
And that's good though.
Ain't nobody finna cut this out of that shit.
Yeah, they're not. If anything, they trying to just link up. Usually it be on some like, I want to date you type stuff, but I know how it is already. Like, I only just got here. I just parked my car in this garage, like, but I already know how it is. Like, they just want to smash, whatever, woo-de-woo, or even hang that title over your head, like, oh yeah, I already know, fuck with you already, you know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, they be doing it like that? Oh, yeah,
it's the
I
same
had
thing.
that.
It ain't no different.
Yeah.
It's like that in like just regular world. It's the same exact thing. Like, it's no different. It's crazy.
No, I had you.
Yeah, they do
No,
that.
you didn't. You
Man,
died.
and I'm like this reality world. I got one person in particular who just,
He got a whole reality.
oh my god, 2 reality shows.
Catch
Right
up
now.
on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Y'all
I got.
get me into it.
Listen, And you gonna be mad as hell. You like, not they doing BLAQ like that now.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I got this one person who I dated them for, well, I wouldn't even call it a date. It was like a COVID bay type situation. Like, we fucked around for about a week or two.
Like on the internet?
No, we were actually, yeah,
Okay,
we were
y'all
like
was
actually, we were right up the street actually. But but yeah, we
On
fucked
each
around for
side.
about 2 weeks or whatever like that, and they just got in their head that we was in an old relationship. They done met my kids and all kind of shit. I'm like, boy, my kids don't even know your name. They don't even know what you look like. Like,
they were saying that?
my kids don't know who they. Yeah, that's what they were saying. Like, yeah, I done met your kid. You was trying to marry me? No, fuck, I was not. No, I was not. It's crazy.
You're not making stuff up.
Yeah, in their head, delusional.
Not delusional. Delirious.
The name of the next song, Delusion.
Delusional, right?
But you know, Terry Crews, niggas was coming at him, and that's a big muscular motherfucker.
I believe.
He was given that though.
I mean, they got that nigga in a goddamn bee costume.
Okay.
A what costume?
A bee costume, you must ain't see the commercial. He doing the Cheerios commercial and the whole little bee out.
Y'all feel like it's gay? A costume?
I don't
Not
feel
that
like
it
the
don't give
costume
me-
gay, but he don't give that he. I'll just say with him. Y'all done got me. I'll say with him, it gives that he would actually dibble and dabble. It definitely gives that he would. So
How can you tell? Like, what's the telltale for you to make a move?
for
on?
me, I probably wouldn't. Cause for one, I'm not the whole DL aspect and stuff like that. That shit scares me now. I've been in a whole relationship with one. That shit is scary.
The what?
The DL aspect.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
that shit is so scary. But it just sometimes it's their mannerisms or either like you just gotta watch their mannerisms. I just say the mannerisms for one. You just gotta watch that.
The same way you know a female is attracted to you is the same
Same
way. you know
exact way.
either
Yeah,
way.
a little too touchy and stuff
Yes.
like that and whatever.
No, the boundaries are
Want to
low.
get you high all the time, and that's what they get. Hey, bro, you look up smoke. Nah, dude, I'm good.
Okay. It's weed over here.
Right, I got weed over here for real, big ass.
Okay. Come.
Listen, no, I'm
I
not.
FaceTime me. You want to smoke on the FaceTime?
No, we can do that.
Okay, let's face.
Netflix and chill on FaceTime. I'm gonna set my phone up right here,
Right.
and we just watch the same movie at the same time.
Okay. Make it happen.
Right.
Now you got screen sharing.
You can do that all day.
Okay.
If your phone don't die.
Yeah. It is giving get a charger.
Okay, a move you were scared to make, but it turned out to be like a good thing.
Let me see. A move that I was scared to make, but it turned out to be a good thing. Shit. I guess this me getting on One Love One Mic doing that showcase, not showcase, but that concert. It was a bit different and it was a bigger platform. So I was nervous about it. I wouldn't say scared, I was very, very, very nervous about it. And it turned out to be something good. It was just something that I wasn't used to. I mean, that type of platform, they don't just allow any and every artist to be on their platform. Like, they actually have to choose you to be a part of their platform. So when they jumped in my inbox, when Smitty jumped in my inbox, I'm like, who is this man? Like, you've been listening to my music, and you want me to come perform on your platform. So it was just real nerve-wracking, but it turned out to be a great blessing. I just hit almost 2 million streams on all my music right after I finished that concert. So it was dope.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
My bad. Okay, text message that was difficult to reply to.
Damn, a text message that was difficult to reply to. I don't think none of them hard to reply to. It's just like you do or you don't. You know, I mean, yeah, that's my answer. You either do or you don't. Like, if I read it and I don't feel like replying to it, I'm just not gonna reply to it. I'm just,
Okay. Let me see. I said, what's like a quote that you live by?
Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans that I have for you to prosper you and to not harm you. It's straightforward. That's it.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That Bible be something.
I'm telling you, that's my favorite scripture. They just tell me that God loves us regardless of what's going on. He knows what's going on, even though nobody else understands. He knows what he's doing. So I trust that.
Amen. Hallelujah.
So, do you feel like you sinning, like you having sex and stuff, or you don't take religion serious? Like
I take it serious. Well, I don't take religion serious. I take spirituality serious. There's a difference, like with religion, and I used to be heavy in the church too. So it's like religion is like, oh, we living by the word. We doing this. We're just strictly by the word, but yet you're still sinning behind closed doors. I feel like spirituality is us living our life freely. God gives us free will. Jesus already died for our sins. He did. That's what he came back and did for. So whenever God decides to part the sky and come back, he's not coming back based upon our sins or judging us based upon our sins. He's judging us based upon our heart and how we lived our life. And that's how I look at it.
Okay, so do you feel like if our sins all equal?
Yeah, absolutely. If you out here just, doing what you want to do, that's your free will. All that stuff, it adds up the same. If Jesus had not came back to die for our sins and we were looking at it back in those days, it still would be the same as that thing. Me being homosexual is no different from somebody going out here killing somebody. Like, it's the same as that thing. The world just makes it. Yes, the world just makes it. They magnify it.
You saying killing is worse?
Yeah.
Not when you think about sin. I don't think about it like that. Of course, it's a bad thing to kill somebody. It's a horrible thing to kill somebody. But when you compare sins, they're the same thing.
I feel like that about everything.
Yeah.
Like everything is just everything.
Yeah.
And however we feel about it is kind of just what we taught to feel about it.
I wasn't taught how to feel about that. If two people getting together and they both enjoying it, comparing it to somebody who dying and don't want to die and they got a family, that's
I get, but you see how we magnify that though.
And it look like how, and it also go with it also goes with how you define death, right? Because somebody could see taking your life as transitioning you into something higher. But you know what I'm saying?
But it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing.
It sound bad.
But see, the thing is,
killing would be good.
This is why I go.
That's the case.
But there's no way to tell what's good or bad.
Right. But see, this is why I go by. This is why I go by spirituality, because religion actually confuses that a lot more. Like, that could be somebody's karma. You never know. God, you probably did something that God like. Okay, I ain't gonna get you tomorrow. I ain't gonna not get you, but I'm not gonna allow this to happen to you tomorrow. Maybe not even next week, but it's gonna happen. And somebody coming to kill you, that may be God allowing them to do that, because you can't do nothing God don't allow you to do.
And it's kind of like, alright, how you said, it's like perspective, right? Like, I could have went and killed this person. Now, I'm a bad person for killing him, but the reason why I killed him is because he killed my child. You know what I'm saying? So it's like perspective. Who's looking at it? Who's telling the story? It ain't nothing really good or bad outside of your view of it, you know?
All of it's the same.
That's just,
he looking like hell.
I can understand what you're saying, but I still look at it as something that's bad to do. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's your view on it.
Even though it can come from a good place, so some revenge, or that probably was the best thing. So if a guy rape a baby, if somebody kill him, that's a good thing because he ain't doing it no more. But that's fucked up for his child. You know what I'm saying? So I guess how you looking at it, like it could be seen from a good point of view. Yeah.
But see, that's the good thing about God. That's why I love God so much, because He has no perspective person. It's like He loves all of us regardless of what we do. Just like that person going out killing somebody, He still loves them just as much as me sleeping with a dude. Like it's like it's no different. Us as humans, like we magnify the worst possible part of anything. Like we just magnify that instead of just looking at like, okay, shit, that's their karma.
Y'all know spirit mean breath.
It is,
It
bro.
mean breathe.
I ain't know that.
So when you practice in spirituality, you practice in breathing.
Breathing. That's what meditation is. That makes sense. That makes sense.
I learned that
Well,
recently.
thank you for the spirituality, Lord.
Like,
Amen.
Yeah,
Hallelujah.
Lord.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I love that.
Right.
Okay, so what's more stressful, the industry or like real life?
Real life. Real life. Because in the industry, I can move how I want to. Like, my music is my music, and nobody's controlling that or anything like that. When it comes down to real life, you control by bills. Like, going to somebody's job, even if you got your own business, you're controlled by making sure that business thrives, making sure this going to, you got kids, you're controlled by your kids because you got to raise them, you got to, all this stuff. Like, real life is very hard. Hell, I can walk out of here and do something in the industry and they think I'm the richest nigga in there. And I have $20 in my pocket.
Okay. I feel like the industry part I feel more out of control of because of who I may have to deal with.
Yeah.
So like my life, I kind of know what's coming. I can control who I choose to interact with. Like my phone is on Do Not Disturb.
Right.
If I want to hear it, I'm gonna hear it. But out there, if I go to this event and this person who planned it just didn't do what they were supposed to, or this was supposed to happen, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do except for keep on rolling with
And
all
keep
the
on
punches.
rolling with the punches.
So
Like, and that's easy. It's easy. Even though in our mind we like, damn, we wouldn't have did this like this, but it's like, it's not my event.
Yes.
I'm here. I'm gonna enjoy whoever's here. I'm gonna get my drink and I'm gonna take my ass home.
Okay.
Right.
And do what I came here to do.
Exactly. Simple as that.
I agree.
Okay, I guess something you took for granted.
I think I take for granted not really having custody of my kids. Like, it just be times where like they'll call me or whatever like that. They be like, Daddy, can we come stay with you? Like, and I'm out here grinding right now, so I really can't do nothing too much about them just coming and living with me. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I regret it every day because I miss my little boys. Like, just, it's something about just having kids and them hugging you or calling your name and telling you they love you or whatever like that. Like, it's just something about it that I want to keep around me all the time, but I got to get this bag first.
It's coming.
Right, it's coming. I feel it.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be the first to know.
Okay. What's
Yeah,
up?
I feel it.
Okay, what's your thing on dating a girl? I guess with like fake
Like
body
BBL
parts.
and stuff.
You cool with that? Or have you
I'm
dated
like-
a dude with that kind of stuff too?
Oh, hell no.
A dude with a BBL?
The only okay, if I date with females, I love thick women. I love breasts and I love ass.
Okay.
So it has to make sense. I'm just gonna say that it all has to make sense. Like, I don't judge women who get BBLs because there's a lot of bad women out here with BBLs that look real, but I just prefer my woman a little chunky and, you know, extra breasts, a little titty or whatever like that. And as far as dudes, he better not come around me with no damn Coke bottle shape. You better look like that linebacker that just came off that field. That's what I need you to look like. I'm attracted to the masculinity. Nah, I want to be with a woman, I'm going to be with a woman. Right.
Okay, I heard this. This was on one of my favorite podcasts. He said, "What if your son get his ass done?" So,
Like a BBL?
yeah. What is that okay, or like should you be like wait till you get 18?
Now, that's different. Now, when we start talking about their age, none of them better ever come to me talking about getting any kind of body part done at all. Now, when they're 18, that's your choice, my boy. I can't do nothing about it. That's your life. You gotta live it. Like, I can't do nothing about it. I may not agree with it, but I mean, my dude, that's your life. Like, damn. Like, damn. Why? Get out there, lift some weights. I mean, go run. Get your calves looking like daddies. Do something. Like, damn. Shit. Squat.
Okay, life is just not the same without this person.
My grandmama.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my God. And she died when I was real young, but I still think about it all the time. And the reason why is because I feel like she understood me more than my mama did. And the thing about it is, like, I remember one time in particular, I stole some bubble gum out of the store. And my mama was gonna whoop me. All I hear my go, don't whoop that boy. Don't whoop him. Leave him alone. Don't whoop him. Next day, she give me my bubble gum back. Taught me how to tie my shoes and everything. Go and get that gun from off that dresser and go to school. That's how she was. Like, I really feel like I would have been spoiled rotten. So maybe it's a good thing she died when I was young, because I would have been a mess. Ooh, I would have been horrible, but I really miss her.
I miss her too now.
Period.
So what's so I guess, do you remember like any like good games she might have said, or like a good memory? Like
The only thing I remember for sure was that moment.
yeah.
Like, that played an ideal part of my damn life. It's like, you actually got somebody who, even now she's gone, I still feel her sometimes or whatever like that. Like, you got somebody who gonna look out for you regardless. Like, even when you in your mess, like, she still gonna look out for you just like I do. Like,
Absolutely.
Okay, okay, what's like the dumbest thing somebody asked you to do?
The dumbest thing somebody not asked me to do. I can't even think of that right now.
Okay.
Don't know what to ask me dumb stuff. Not to do for them anyway. No, take that back. Yup, a couple of weeks ago. This it was this guy here, reality star too. That nigga jumped in my inbox and asked me for $150 till he got paid. I feel like that was the dumbest shit, because you just met me. You don't know who I am.
Right.
That's some weird shit. Like, if you don't know me, what makes you so comfortable to ask me for money?
Right.
Like, that's dumb. That's so dumb.
People think you it's a lot of goofies out here. A lot of people will give strangers money.
Yeah.
And I remember, matter of fact, it was a girl at the gas station. She asked me for $20. I was like, I'll give you 10. And this bitch was like, wow, like I'm being like wrong
man,
with
me,
something. I don't even know you like that.
And first off, you
$20.
broke.
Wow.
You need $10.
Look, wow, now
You
you ain't
need-
getting the 10.
You need this right.
That's what I'm
Yeah, I'm finna get in my car.
Okay.
I'm about to pump my gas and get in my car. What you gonna do?
Wow.
Crazy ass. It's crazy. It's crazy.
What's the most money everybody done gave like somebody y'all might not really know?
Oh my God. Ooh.
Oh, I ain't got no oh my God moment. I got about, and that's because of my wife. She always, you know how
She ain't going.
you get at the light and it be like right there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm driving, you know, straight ahead. Here she still over there looking for, and she look at me. She know I was carrying cash. They let me borrow to get to the book. I only had a little 20. I said I ain't got nothing but $20.
She wanted to give him the 20.
She gave him the 20. I said he finna go smoke it.
See, my baby gonna be blessed. Don't bother her. Leave her alone.
Okay.
I ain't see my $20 yet.
You ain't gonna see it.
You gonna get it. I'm gonna pay you back.
Listen, y'all married. She ain't gonna give it to you. But I think the most money I done gave out, $1,500. That was the most money I gave out and didn't get back.
Somebody you don't know.
I mean, we
Oh,
know.
you was talking about bums, right? Or just in
Somebody you
general?
really didn't know.
Like,
Yeah.
we know each other, but we really, like, we wasn't,
That close.
yeah, to the point like that. But I'm a helping person with people I care about, so I just,
$1,500?
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay.
I was in a tough situation.
I don't think I could do that. I mean, I really have to be. It would have to be like me buying some chips to
Yeah.
like it affect my money. Like I really.
But see, I was
feel
good. I was like good. So I really, it was like, okay, whatever.
It was
Like,
nothing.
mm-mm.
That's what's
And I got
up,
it back
man.
eventually. I mean, I didn't get it from them, but I got it back. So I ain't sure. We still cool, actually.
Okay. Last time real got you hated.
Being real got me hated at this very moment in my life. Like, I'm a oh my God, I'm attacked so much just by being who I am. Like, people don't understand it. Like, I live my life for me and nobody else. Like, I'm a free ass nigga. I don't care. I feel like being authentically myself is what makes people like me more. Like, when you got people who around here faking it to kick it and all that stuff like that, eventually that fake it's gonna reveal itself and people gonna be like, oh yeah, you fake as fuck, like that. But it's so many fake people.
Can't hold it in for so long.
Right, it's so many fake people out here. Like I told you, I'm dealing with a reality show right now, and I actually got into it with a person. I'm glad I didn't let it affect my mindset before I came in here.
Right.
But I got into it with a person on the after show tonight because my boss's wife was actually on our after show tonight. And this person in particular decides to say, oh, her name is Smurfette. Oh, Smurfette, you don't like me because of what BLAQ, this and third. But mind you, the whole season, this person been trying to attach themselves to me for a storyline. They have no storyline. But I gave them the opportunity to do a song with me a few years ago, whatever, and they're living on that moment. So it's like, oh my God, that joker hate me so bad. It's crazy. And all I'm doing is being myself.
So what he trying to say? You got over or something?
He feels like I should have promoted the song a lot more. But he's the type of artist, meanwhile, he just became an artist. He likes depressing stuff. Like, he like the sad music and all that. I'm not about this shit. The song that we did, I was just recently out of my divorce. It's called Fuck You or whatever like that. I did the song. Wudu liked it then, fell out of love with it, moved on. He was like, nah, you should have promoted it. Nigga, for what? What am I promoting that song for? Like, bro, I'm not even dealing with that situation no more. There's no point. It was on my album. That's all you got. That's it.
Okay, a rumor that was like hard to shake.
I didn't think of a rumor that was hard to shake. Oh, I left my wife for a man. That was real hard to shake. That was so hard to shake. Oh my God. Because I didn't like telling my side of the story. I felt like when we were married, like, it's us against the world. Like, I shouldn't have to go out here and tell everybody, oh, she out here cheating on me, so I'm doing this and that and third. This is the reason why this. I don't feel like I should put people in my business to that caliber. But when we got divorced, I married my ex-husband probably like 2 years after, and probably 2-3 years after. And she was just like, oh yeah, you left me for a dude. I'm like, girl, I didn't meet that boy till a couple of years after you. Like, what are you talking about? The whole world believed it until I actually came out and I did it on the interview actually, told the actual reason for me doing what I did, why I left, how long it was when I met this person, all that shit like that. But it was real hard to shake because her whole family carried that. They still do.
Okay, a lot of girls come on this show, they say they don't like bisexual men. So
they're lying.
Okay.
They're lying. I'm telling you, they're lying. A girl, my thing is, a lot of women, they really want their man to be a freak. They just don't want to publicly say that because it's not society standards for a man to be sexually fluent. Like, you see a man as a masculine man, a masculine person who only wants to deal with women. But it's a lot of men out here who actually do deal with men and women. It's a lot. My baby mama still want me to this day. She don't care. She knew I was bisexual. She don't care.
I was gonna wonder if it was hard to like tell it, but you just say if you tell it, it's not even a big deal. They just be front.
Right. They do. They don't want the world to know. She damn sure did. She didn't care about, like, we never had any intimate situations with me, her, and another guy or anything like that, but she knew I was bisexual when we first met or whatever, and it was just like, shit, it is what it is. She didn't care. She's like, okay, whatever.
Okay, I'm just curious. Okay, so have you ever like fucked a girl and a guy on the same day?
At the same time.
He said the same day.
At the same time. At the same day. At the same time, at the same day. I mean, not like I fucked her, then she left, then he came over. No, not like that. I talk about it in my music. I got
Okay.
a bitch.
That's
I
like,
like.
yeah.
I talk about it. I mean,
That's what's up.
I got a friend, I got a close friend, I call him my brother. But like, yeah, he used to do that. He used to have shorties like in New York that will really they'll line shit up together. Like they run plays together. However which way it go, but they was doing
yeah,
that
didn't
shit.
care. She probably loved that out of there.
Yeah.
That's like, see, it seems like only celebrities would do shit like that, but that's just pretty common behavior.
I mean, it's a lot of people out here who like what they like, who aren't stuck into any type of whatever, like norm.
I don't feel like they be living their life freely. Like they scared. If you scared of what somebody gonna think about you, you ain't living your life freely. Like man, look at that shit. Fuck them. What you doing in your bedroom ain't their damn business. Like fuck who you wanna fuck. As long as you stay protected, stay safe, man, do what you wanna do.
Most people, like, when you see them little street interviews, most people be saying they like it raw, like, they don't like rubbers. Like,
Yeah, they do.
That's scary in Atlanta.
And most girls don't even ask to put one on. They just let you stick that motherfucker in there.
That's scary in Atlanta.
And
I don't see how they do it.
They'll ask you like a week later, you clean. Like,
They're just too late now?
yeah.
A whole week later, nigga, we done probably had sex about 3-4 times.
Yeah.
You talking about, nah, that's scary in Atlanta. Like, I gotta see your paperwork and everything. We talking about raw sex. Like,
That's
I
the
need.
next song, man. That's scary in Atlanta. I like
That's
that.
scary in Atlanta. That might be a good damn album title. What you talking about? Scary in Atlanta. Nice EP before the end of the year.
Big bird.
Y'all tag that. Scary in Atlanta.
Okay, the last time you said somebody, the last time you had to say somebody got you fucked up.
Today.
What time?
What time when I said an hour ago. In the line, boy, you got me fucked up. I will get you touched. Please don't play with me.
In a live stream?
I was dead ass serious too. Like, don't fuck with my manager. Like, my manager don't bother nobody. And reality beef should not flow over into my bag. This is my bag. She should not have been mentioned. Her wife should not have been mentioned. Like, you pussy for that. Like, don't let me being gay and politically correct sometimes fool you. Because I still have people, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so do you believe, do you have like ugly friends who, cause you know, a comedian was saying you should have ugly friends cause you might look at them as attractive one day. So do you have ugly friends?
Ain't none of my friends ugly.
Okay. What about you, boss up?
Shit, I'm not a good friend.
I was thinking that I might be the ugly damn friend.
Right, I'm
Shit.
not a good friend.
Lazy eye and all. I might be the ugly friend.
Little tooth is missing.
Right.
Everybody beautiful, you feel me?
I'm sitting here trying to think, do I really got an ugly friend?
My ugly friend's funny.
They usually do be the comedians.
Yeah, but y'all ain't the funny one in the group.
Yeah,
Y'all probably ain't got
I'm trying to go too.
They
Like,
could be
they be the
hilarious.
comedians, they be the
hilarious.
funniest ones.
Cause you had a journal all your life. You better be funny.
Right.
You gotta defend yourself all your life.
Man, listen.
Some of them be weak and frail. Like, I don't know how to crack no damn joke. They'll cry, you make fun of them.
Okay.
That's these days churn. Back in the day, you know, you got janked on, you just,
Figured it out.
yeah. Tomorrow somebody else go get picked on and you could laugh at them, you know?
Okay.
Today's shit, sorry.
Okay, what's a hurtful joke that you didn't think was funny? That was towards you.
Shit. When I was insecure about it, me having a lazy eye, like people used to call me cockeyed. Like, and I was like, okay, I'm cockeyed. Let me put my glasses on, bitch. You got me fucked up. Put these glasses on. Fuck it. But now I do not give a fuck. Hell, y'all got a lazy eye. I'm big as hell, but they love me. The confidence.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay, time you open up to someone and they use their information against you.
Oh my God. My ex best friend. Oh my God. It's Crazy.
And what was said?
So, so it's a lot of ways to move here in Atlanta. So you can do it the right way or what some people look at as the wrong way. And I told them about some numbers and some things that I potentially got this way, and they were like when we fell out, oh, you got your da-da-da on a da-da-da-da, like just telling all my little business or whatever like that. And
What you do?
None of you.
No, he's talking about what I do in response to it.
Oh.
I told him business. Shit, the fuck you got me fucked up. Eye for eye, bitch.
You went online or you just
Yeah, no, we actually both were online. They on one of the reality shows that I'm on too. So, yeah, I told him he slept with his mama, husband, all kind of shit.
Oh shit.
Well, I wasn't the first one to start that rumor though, but somebody else did, and I just went piggyback off of it.
Being in a reality show, you ever done like fake beef?
Yeah, I did it last season.
Did it? Sometimes when people do fake beef,
It turned out
it
to be
get
real.
real.
It does.
Did it get real?
It got real, and the person who it got real with quit this season. Like it was, okay. So the storyline for last season, basically we lost a lot of footage. So it was this voice recording that I did, and it got leaked or whatever like that. So they had to figure out who did it. I came out, yeah, I did it, whatever. And people actually felt some type of way about it. So one person in particular, he just felt like I owed him the biggest apology in the world. And I'm like, you high yellow motherfucker, I'm not apologizing to you over a recording I did in somebody else's house. The only person I'm apologizing to is the person whose house I did it in. You were just, what's it, like you, in the crossfire. In the line of fire, you just got hit. Okay, whatever. But, yeah, me and him were beefing for a little minute. We kind of beefed a little bit at the beginning of this season, but that's dust to me right now.
Okay, I guess we gonna wrap it up. Any last words, Kay?
Why you laughing?
Go ahead, I like you.
Oh, thank you. Bud say I'm everybody's friend.
Right.
Okay. Is there anything about you or what you have going on that you want our audience to know before you leave?
Right now I have my song "The Devil Is a Lie" streaming on all platforms. They can find me on Set It Off ATL on YouTube, Pop Up Productions, and also G Status ATL Hustle coming out November 20th. And yeah, and buy K3 please. I have a skincare line too. We ain't even talk about it. Yeah, I have a skincare line, so make sure y'all purchase K3.
Yeah. Is it like homemade or
natural? Everything is natural, homemade. I don't manufacture nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, and I use it myself.
So what made you come up with it? Did you have bad skin?
No, my kids did. My skin has always been, my face has always been like, I always had real good skin there. But my kids had like eczema and stuff like that, so I named it after them. Their names are Kobe, King, and Carter, and there's 3 of them, so I named it K3.
Right.
And the products, I have a rose scrub. It like exfoliates, hydrates, all kind of stuff, like leave you looking good as hell after you use it. And the mud mask, it just gets away dead skin and all that stuff like that. So yeah.
Where do you get it?
K3.com.
K3.com.
Yeah,
Hey.
get it.
Got the whole URL.
Look at you, not you gonna feel my song.
You don't play with me,
Okay. So.
Yeah, I mean, I did play like a few seconds.
Oh, you did the cover.
Yeah, I ate it up too. I need him.
So we can review it?
Yeah. I'm gonna do a video to it later for you.
Tryna sign the jet. I move some niggas out the way cause I'm good at fit. Man, the devil is a
Okay.
I wouldn't have been a manager. That's my last words. I ain't got nothing to say.
Okay, I'm cracking
Add to them
up.
strings, period.
That's lit.
I mean, I don't usually do music because the copyright. YouTube took one of my pages before, like, you know, that's why.
Over it for like a indie artist song.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of shit on there, but
Oh.
they didn't say specific what it was, so I just tried to make
Yeah,
sure.
they be real tedious about it because I know even with the damn reality shows, like they usually just use my beats. They don't
Yeah, the
use the song.
instrumentals is,
Yeah,
yes.
so they don't use the song
Even on
unless it's like
yeah.
real low to where it's like
Y'all
you can
talking.
hear it,
Yeah.
but you can't hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because they hit their ass hard. Like we ain't even started monetizing yet.
Yeah, they be going crazy.
They do.
So the show, is it like, what, how can people find the show?
It's on YouTube. Pop Up Productions ATL. It's called Set It Off ATL, and the other one is on OMS TV. It's actually gonna be on Tubi, and it's called G Status ATL Hustle. So
Okay, we appreciate you coming through.
thank y'all for the opportunity.
No problem. Literally, it's no pressure, man. I guess we're gonna see y'all next week, and we out.
Yeah.